students, how are you? Today we are going to start our second lesson of history, the history and the concept of time. Okay, there are four topics in this lesson. First is division of time and the timeline. Second is measurement of time and methods of measuring time. Third, historical periods. And fourth one is scientific methods of measuring time and establishing age, that is dating. Okay, let's start with the division of time and the timeline. Open your books.
Division of time and the timeline. Okay, there are different methods of reckoning time. Time is continuous, but for our convenience we divide it into periods. Reckoning म्हणजे calculating. Okay, there are different methods of reckoning time. Time calculate करायचे different method आहेत. Okay, the method that we use for reckoning time depends on our purpose for dividing it and the manner in which we do it. For example, at sunrise we say it is morning now. The day has begun. At sunset we say it is evening now. Soon it will be night. At the end of the day it becomes dark and it is night. This means that we divide the day into two parts, day and night. Okay. In this paragraph, we can learn that time will never stops. Time never stops. It is continuous. But for our convenience, we divide it into a particular periods. Okay. Here example given that it is morning now, it is evening now, and it is dark or it is night now. Okay. We will see another that usually we say that I will have breakfast in morning. Okay. I will take my lunch in afternoon. I will take dinner in evening. That means we divide the time in certain parts or period for our convenience, and this division depends on purpose of division. Okay. See, our earth rotates around its axis at a certain speed. Similarly, it also revolves around the sun. The sun has its own light. We receive light from the sun. However, we see light only in daytime. Nights are dark. How does this happen?
The sun has fixed position in the solar system. As the earth rotates around its axis, that part of its surface which turns towards the sun becomes bright. The part that moves away from the sun moves into darkness. The earth takes 24 hours to complete the rotation around its own axis. These 24 hours are approximately divided into 12 hours of daytime and 12 hours of night time. A period of daytime and the following night together makes one day. I hope you have understood this paragraph. Now see next paragraph. 7 days from Monday to Sunday.
Okay. 7 days from Monday to Sunday makes it 1 week. 2 weeks make a fortnight. 4 weeks make a month. 12 months make a year. In this manner, we reckon time in bigger and bigger units. 1 year is followed by another. And when 100 years go by, a century is completed. When 10 centuries completed, that is 1000 years are gone, a millennium is completed. Such a method of dividing time is known as a unilinear division of time. Okay. 7 days from Monday to Sunday. You know that we divide time into some periods. The smallest is second. After that minutes. After that hours. After that weeks. Week मध्ये किती असतात रे days? 7 days असतात from Monday to Sunday. आणि त्याचा काय बनतो? 1 week बनतो. 2 weeks make a fortnight. 2 weeks make fortnight. 4 weeks make a month. After 4 weeks are passed, we say a month has gone. 12 months make a year. Year किती? 12 months 1 year. In this manner, we reckon time in bigger and bigger units. Okay. In short, we divide time into second, minute, hour, days, weeks, fortnights, months, year, century and millennium. This all is included in unilinear division method. Okay. Now see common era. Common era, that is Christian era. In the unilinear division of time, years that follow one after the other are arranged in serial order. In history book also, a chain of events that follows one after the other is presented in a linear and serial manner. For this, usually we refer to the common era or Christian era, and this is written as CE or AD, or we can say Anno Domini, which means in the year of our Lord. Our Lord कोण ह्याच्यामध्ये? Who is the Lord? That is Christian. Okay, that is Jesus Christ, who is Lord. As in the unilinear division of time, time has been arranged in the certain sequence. Okay, year after year, month after month, days after days. That is same way, जसा हा certain sequence आहे, in the same way history also has been divided in a particular sequence or serial. Past events also arranged by serial manner. The Christian era or common era has begun in a memory of Jesus Christ. Let's see. The calendar we use today is based on the Christian era, now called the common era. The calendar we use today is based on the Christian era, now called the common era. This era began in memory of Jesus Christ. Here our Lord is Jesus Christ. The first year of this era is the year when it began. The first year of this era is the year when it began. It is shown with the number 1. The years after years, the years after that are indicated by the next number. 1 year, after that 2 year, second year, third year, that is next number in the serial order. The first 100 years, that is the first century of this era, is written as 1 to 100 CE. 1 to 100 CE or 1 to 100 AD. CE, that is Common Era or Christian Era. AD, that is Anno Domini. The period of the first millennium of the era is written as 1 to 1000 CE. 1 to 1000 CE or 1 to 1000 AD. The Christian era or a common era has described here. The Christian era has begun in the memory of Jesus Christ. जेव्हा हा एरा चालू झाला तो 1 पासून मोजायला चालू केलं. The first year of this era is year when it began. It is shown that the number 1. पहिलं वर्ष 1. Okay. When 1 year completed, the next year has started, and we said that 2. Year 2. Thus, year after year, when 100 years completed, it has been said that century has been completed. That is 1 to 100 CE or 1 to 100 AD. In the same way, first millennium of this era is written as 1 to 1000 CE or 1 to 1000 AD. Okay. Thus, year after year, now there is year 2020. Okay. 2020 CE. Understood? Okay. Then let's see another topic. Time before the common or Christian era. The period before the common era is known as the time before common era. BCE, before common era or before Christian era, or before Christ era. Before Christ era. The years of this period are counted and written in reverse order. जेव्हा बिफोर क्रिस्ट एराचा पिरियड होता तो उलटा काउंट केला जायचा, लिहिला जायचा. We will see that. The first century before the common era began at the year 100 BCE and ended with 1 BCE. The first century before the common era began at the year 100 BCE and 100 before Christ era and ended with 1 before Christ era. Similarly, the first millennium before the common era began at the year 1000 or 1000 BCE and ended with the year 1 BCE. So, the first century before the common era is indicated as 100 to 1 BCE, and the first millennium before the common era is indicated as 100 BC, 100 to 1 BCE. BCE, that is before common era or before Christ era.
We can understand this better with this with the help of this diagram or chart. Okay, see in your book. Okay, what can you see here? This is BC or BCE, that is before Christ or before Common Era. Okay, and this is AD, that is Anno Domini, and CE, that is Christ Era. This is the starting point of Common Era. This is the starting point of Common Era. Here is BCE 1 and AD 1 also here. Okay. The first millennium before Common Era, millennium 1000 years. Okay. First millennium of the Common Era, before Common Era. Okay. Before Common Era has started here. Okay. From here BCE 1000 to BCE 1. This is the first millennium of before Common Era. And first century before Common Era was started from here, BCE 100 to BCE 1. Okay, now see, let us look at some example of this method of indicating time before the Common or Christian Era. The lifetime of Vardhaman Mahavir is written as 599 BC to 527 BC. Vardhaman Mahavir has born here. Maybe that may be indicate here, that is 599 before Christ to 527 before Christ. Okay, here 500 and here 1000. So his period may be here. Okay. The lifetime of Gautam Buddha is written as 563 BC, maybe here 563 BC to 483 BC here. This is the Gautam Buddha's lifetime. Okay, I hope you have understood the chart or this diagram. Okay. In next video we will see measurement of time and method of measuring time. Till then, read this part of lesson.